Hi, welcome. This is Dae from Daylight Healing Oracle, and tonight here, late in my room, we are having an 18 plus tarot reading about what your body wants to say to you. What does your body want to say to you about its pleasure, about the fantasies that maybe lie within the shadow, lie beyond the conscious mind? What is it that will give you the healing pleasure? What is the relationship that your body has to pleasure? What is the relationship of the body to pleasure, Spirit? The Magician, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Judgment. You can decide that you are in love, and with putting your entire energy into that, you can really get yourself into the act, right? But sometimes that needs to be thought through a little bit. Because there is this happy ever after in the idea of the romance, of the message, of the way that the timeline could play out with this partner, with these partners, because I have a feeling this doesn't have anything to do with anybody else specifically. It more has to do with your mindset and what the mindset of what this ecstasy means comes from. And it comes from this, I keep seeing the monkey here behind the magician's back, like showing that everything is perfect, everything is wonderful, this is true love, I've made the judgment that this is here. But with the Knight of Swords being on the bottom of the deck, it feels like almost a rash decision. And you know, hey, I get it. I can really resonate with this energy. I've totally been there. I almost feel like it personally, when I've been in these kinds of experiences, I've looked at as I grew, I would be in an experience where I would say, oh, I'm really, dreaming, and it feels like I'm projecting into the future of something that maybe is a timeline I'm seeing, but this person isn't showing up in any way like this. And I would say to myself, well, at least I can create it in my mind, and then if my heart gets broken, at least I had the relationship in my mind, which was more satisfying than the relationship in real life. And to be honest, that happened a couple times with just, completely emotionally unavailable energies that I was connecting with sexually. And so this looks like there is like oh, I have this idea of what's happening here, and I really want to make it happen, and it's all my, and it's like the wish come true with this person, but are they giving equally to you, or are they leaving you out in the cold and putting their back right to you? See, it feels like, okay, it feels like there is such beautiful potential for true romance and connection, and it wants to come through as a message that there is a rash decision. If something feels like it needs to be made in a rash decision, and if it's not made in that hasty format, it's not going to happen, then that's where it can be like almost like the magician deciding what love is going to be. Like the way that we want to create our love is the way we're going to make it. So we meet somebody, and you know, we can really, you know, convince ourselves that maybe we feel a lot more pleasure with them than we do. And I don't know why this message is coming through here. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear. But I also think that there is a really beautiful way of experiencing that wants to come through as a new way of of what it means to feel good. To be given to. Have the Knight of Cups come right there and give to you, and give you the world, and have that pleasure, because that is what feels really good. That is what feels really amazing. This is the truth. This is the truth. This is the truth that your body's telling you. Keep on believing in what you deserve, and do not settle. Do not settle for you do not need to convince yourself that these messages that are quite shallow are from the heart, because the messages that you really deserve are like your knight coming and bringing you something so beautiful, and bringing you a delicious, yummy fruit of emotions, okay? Because that's what your body feels good with. And this is 3 of Cups and 2 of Cups here. And, you know, your body feels good with being open in pleasure. And that can be casual, you know. It doesn't have to be like super intense and committed. But what I'm saying is that there's got to be some sort of emotional reciprocity. And the more you do work emotionally on yourself, the more that is required in sexual partners. Even if you just want to be your own sexual partner, rather than trying to get to a climax, trying to get to an end point, utilize this time, because there you can be doing magic. You can use your climax as a manifestation tool. And this comes from the surrender of the fixed ideas. I'm seeing these 2 number 1s here. You can surrender the fixed ideas of maybe what pleasure necessarily means, that it is just for a climax, because it's for every moment, like savoring each moment. And I think that that's really what your body is coming through to say, that these emotions, yes, there is beauty in emotions. They want to be released. Let go. You see, when we take our emotions and we bury them, this is, you know, kind of what that looks like, huh? But you can, but that's just this tangled ball of those emotions that are ready to be let go. They're right here for you to let go. And this can be done through pleasure. This can be done through sex. Noodle's like, oh my goodness, what did she just say? Seven of Wands, 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Believe that the standards of what you dream your interactions to be will happen. You do not have to settle. Do not settle. You deserve those flowers, okay? You are limitless. Your ecstasy, your pleasure is limitless. Every delicious, sensuous connection of your body deserves to be loved and nurtured. Your body is speaking and saying that the sexual pleasure, the sensual pleasure, is part of who you are. It's part of how you will alchemize and let go of the pent-up emotions. And the way that you know that you are that you found the right partner to do this with, or the way that you connect to the partner that you know you are with right now, and you want to maybe do it in a different way is through the heart, not the mind, okay? Through the heart, not the mind. Your orgasm comes from the heart, not the mind, okay? You can be intellectually stimulated, but it is the expression of the release of all emotional expectations of who you need to be. Dress in those clothes that make you feel good. Whatever it is that makes you feel amazing. Give the love to yourself. This is empowerment, sexual empowerment. This is how we heighten our vitality. This is how you heighten your vitality, by being gentle with yourself. It is not about forcing the climax. You see, it is not about an end destination. It is a beautiful flower opening up. And we must be delicate with ourselves. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, it's a late one. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you want a personal reading, you can check the link below. Let me know if you've liked these readings. I really appreciate your feedback and your likes and shares and comments and all of that. Thank you for joining my channel and subscribing. I really appreciate it as it's growing. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you go to bed and make yourself come and fall asleep. Do that. Touch yourself. Make yourself your own best lover, and the best lover will reciprocate, okay? Good night.